in What's New to BGA brings you Golfie, a sport matching style game. See here, came out last year, rated 6.7 so far with 120 ratings. It is a 1 to 8 players, and the solo version is available on BGA, but much like here, I suggest the 2-player or solo version for yourself. The game is quick, it plays in about 8 minutes, and it worked good in turn-based and real-time. The game is over either after 9 holes or 18, depending on what you picked. You first are dealt a character, so that's your symbol here in the top right. Only thing important is this little symbol here. Then I'm going to start off with revealing a top card and a bottom card at the beginning of the game. So we'll start off each turn by flipping over an action card that looks like this. You see here, this is the card that got revealed. So because my picture does not match my character, I get to activate these 2 spaces here. Now my opponent matches this symbol, so he'll either get to activate the golf tees or the tennis ball. He'll activate a total of 2 spaces. During your turn, you have 2 options. You can move a card, which has to go up, down, left, or right, or you can flip a card over. So here I will flip, and then I can flip the other card as well, or move it. Then my opponent will either choose his symbol or the golf tees and resolve those 2 spaces. Now here, none of us match, so we just are going to resolve the top and left, and you can see how that would work. Now, if all 3 cards were flipped over, you would not have the option to flip. You would simply have to move. What you are trying to do is get 3 in a row, either left to right or up and down. If you do that, you can remove all 3 cards. You then score a -2 to your score in this area right here. So here, this special move card allows you to move or flip over any card. And I'm going to do it so I get 3 in a row. So I'm going to activate this guy, move forward here, and you'll see that I have 3 in a row. Therefore, I will score a -2 here in a second. And then those 3 cards went away. Notice that the 3 cards went away, and then all cards moved up. Now, there are some special cards here. There's a lost ball. When you resolve one of these cards, when you flip over and it says lost ball, you have to add 1 to the +1 area, and then draw a field card face up and to fill that space. So if I was to flip over, this card right here and it was the lost ball, I would add 1 to my score and I draw another card here face up. The other type of action card you'll run into are hole cards. Hole cards, you're going to reveal one of your 3 cards here or one that is already revealed, and that's how much points you're going to score. So what I'm going to do is pick one of these 3 cards. Since a bogey is kind of a higher score, I'm actually going to take a little bit of risk and flip this over, and I got an eagle, which is perfect. That was a 1. So that was the first hole card, so you see I have a 1 score there. If I would have picked the bogey card, I would have a 4 there in the first hole. When you score a hole card, cards shift down. So I just scored this card here, and cards will shift down for that side of my board. So watch here, I'm going to score this hole card. When I do that, this par and the card below will shift down, and another card will be added. And then that's really it. You just keep going until the end of the 9th hole, or if you're doing a full 18, the full 18. You can see there's a list of cards that are available in the deck, which I thought was kind of interesting, so you can kind of judge what your odds may be. I'm going to give this one a 6. It's okay. I didn't hate it, but it's definitely not one of my favorites on BGA. It did feel kind of random. I do like that they give you kind of the cards there so you can tell what's left. But overall, it was a quick playing golf game. So if you're into that kind of style game, check it out. Well, I've been the Digital Board Gamer. As always, good luck and have fun.